European Council has decided to block the new budget, to block the Next Generation EU. And given that in your second part of your speech, you talk on the relationship between the monetary and the fiscal policy, I would like to ask you directly about these new uncertainties about the implementation time of the new budget. And the second question is related to the monetary policy, because as you know, the inflation is so far from the objective. I think that with the current forecast, at least for a half of your mandate, the ECB will not comply with its primary objective, which is primary mandate. And I hope that in the next few weeks, new decisions will have to be taken by the governing council if we want to solve part of the uncertainty that the European Council we are seeing that they are creating. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you very much, and I'm sorry that you had to repeat your question, but and maybe we should have switched to the French translation. It could have worked, but now I get it. Concerning the first part, which is not really a question addressed to me, but I would like to it gives me the opportunity to reiterate that Next Generation EU and the RFF that forms a significant part of it are indeed critically important components of the response to the crisis, and one that is certainly provided on a pan-European basis, which has been an important component of the fiscal and monetary nexus, which had this European dimension to it that was regarded as extremely positive. So prompt implementation of this Next Generation EU, including the RFF, in order to address the concerns that were first on your mind and on the mind of Council members and Commission members, in order to address the situation, hopefully will take place shortly. On your second point, when I look at what the European Central Bank has done, which I have described in response to the previous questions, to address from a monetary standpoint and with in mind its mandate of price stability, I think that the central bank has actually delivered. It has delivered by using two key tools, as you know. One is the PEP, which I have described earlier on. The other one is TLTRO, new generation, TLTRO 4, which was clearly intended to encourage banks to continue lending to the economy. And as a result of that, and subject to that commitment and implementation of that commitment to benefit from attractive rates, I think we have managed to restore some stability. We have managed to maintain financing conditions that were supporting the economic recovery, as we saw it bouncing in May and June. And we have also delivered on our price stability commitment. If I look at what is projected by staff, for instance, what we have done so far, and measured from moment when decisions were made in March and the end of 2022, it is no less than an additional 1.3% growth that we're putting on the table and 0.8% additional inflation. So only by those yardsticks, I think that we have delivered as we were expected to. And that does not even compute what it would have been had we not acted, because this is counterfactual and less obvious to demonstrate. But I understand from the studies that have been conducted by staff that those numbers are even higher than the ones that I've just mentioned. So I think that we have delivered. And as I said, we were here for the first wave and delivered. We are in the second wave and we will continue to deliver. There is no question in my mind. And that is the reason why during the last monetary policy meeting in October, I said very clearly, representing the unanimous views of the Governing Council, that we would recalibrate our instruments in order to address the situation. Thank you.